Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode. Today, it is still pretty cold out. It's April 14th, and it's +6 only. Last night, when I went to bed, it was -1. So, who knows, in the wee hours of the morning, it may have hit -3 or -4 or something. I don't know. So I'm dressed all nice and warm. I got some hot water, and we're gonna start cleaning at least the 2 barbecues. Hopefully I won't get too cold. I have my gloves on. It is felt lined, so it's nice and warm. And I've got my, ooh, is that a bug? Maybe not. I don't have my microphone on today. If I see there's an issue after the first clip, I will go put it on. But hopefully you can hear me. I have a pretty loud voice. So I've got my bucket of warm water to the hot side because I do have gloves on, and I've got my 3 bottles of sprays. Now these 2 are the one for grease and grime. I've got a floor brush for scrubbing. Got one of these for scrubbing also, depending what I'm doing. Got one of these sponges with the scrubby on the back, and I've got a couple of cloths. Now I'm not going to be putting the soap in the bucket. What I'm going to do is make it all wet and spray directly on it because it's pretty bad. Actually, this might even be a bit of rust. It could be grease too, I'm not sure. So here we go. This one, there's still lots of spots. This one has lots of spots too, but not as much, and it was actually a slightly dirtier. Let's see the front panels. That one and that one. Honestly, I think the Super Clean did a better job. The one where the sprayer didn't work. Let's go over it with the Spray 9 now. tell on the camera, but it's a glossy finish on it. The glossy finish doesn't seem to take the dirt as much. It could be because it's the lid, and when you're using it, it's open, right? So that could be why too. But yeah, it's nothing. I don't know if these other panels used to be glossy, but there is definitely more grease that's probably ingrained into it. But it is clean enough that you can use it and not get dirt all over you, right? All right, I say that's good. All right, while that drips, I'll do this one. And with the Traeger, I think it's just the cover that needs cleaning. I don't think that underneath needs cleaning. We will take it off and check. If I can figure out how to get it off. Okay, he has these two magnets. Oh, there's another one there. These are great magnets, by the way. They stick. They're magnetic, and they stick on anything metal, and it's a good grip when I'm pulling. So this is what they look like. These bend. And I know when the wind, see there's the magnet. When the wind is blowing, this usually comes off. But by him putting these on, whether he uses it for his cooking tools or not, by putting this on, it's holding the cover on. So if you have a real windy day, it's not going to fly off. Because that was one of the issues we had with the cover. It was flying off all the time. All right, let's see what's underneath. All right, it could use a cleaning on the top. It's not like grimy like the propane one, but it definitely can use a wipe down. And then the table, yeah, it's a bit dirty, but not like major dirty. It's probably just from food he had put on here. Right, now these openings here where you can grab a hold, you can see the rack and the tray in there. So I'm probably getting water inside the barrel. Hopefully it has holes on the bottom to drip out. I don't use either of these, so you know what I mean? I just clean it. So I don't know much about it. But at a later date, I will open them both up. They have cooking utensils inside and stuff. I'll empty them both out, bring them in the house, clean them in the kitchen sink, and then we'll put them back in after he burns the grills. Like that grill could actually go in here, and we could clean both grills with the propane, because the wood pellets are really expensive, so you don't want to waste it, you know, unnecessarily. So that rack could go in here, and then we just heat this whole thing up. Propane's a lot cheaper. All right. So at least the outsides are done. And my only goal right now is to clean all the furniture and the deck so that I can start bringing plants out when weather allows, for my seedlings to get used to the outdoors. All right, I'm back. These items are not like greasy, grimy like these guys. So they just need to be wiped down. I have just some dish soap in the bucket. I don't know if you can see me. There we go. So I just have some dish soap in the bucket. Because of my psoriasis, I don't use Dawn to do dishes. When I do hand wash of dishes, I use Palmolive. It's softer on the hands. I do use Dawn, but only when I'm wearing gloves, and it's for more, like I would use it on the barbecue type thing, like major grease. For regular dishes, I don't use it. But I am out at the moment, so we'll have to go buy another little bottle. So just to wipe these things down, you just need soapy water, a rag, a couple of rags, and then if there's anything that needs to be scrubbed. The glass panels over here will have to be cleaned also. Can you see There's like leaf petals on it. So I'll have to scrub that down when I do the floor, or before I do the floor. And then the table can go back into that corner where it was. So let's see what else we have here to do. There's this round table that can be done. And that one, this actually has rust. So at some point I'll be taking out my metal spray, my black metal spray for my stuff in the garden. And I'll do this table at the same time. But for now, we'll just get all the dirt and the grime off. One bad thing about having glasses, they always fall off. Would you believe it? We got 2 of these tables. Can you see it? Yeah. 2 of these tables we got out of the garbage. And no, we did not go garbage dumpster diving or anything like that. We were buying something from this gentleman who was cleaning out his garage. And he had 2 of these on the side of the garage in their throwaway pile. And I asked him, I says, are you throwing those out? And he's like, yeah, we don't want them. And so he gave them to us for free. The other one ended up falling apart after the first year. But this one is still pretty sturdy. Yeah, I just need to spray it every couple of years. But yeah, didn't cost a cent. Sometimes it's just worth asking. So now we can leave this on the side to dry. All right, what else? This, actually, I'm gonna move my bucket and my supplies over there so I can clean this table. Including my glasses. I'll move you closer because I'm kind of shifting over this way now. This bistro set came with 2 chairs. Actually, I'm going to move this carpet. It came with 2 of those bistro chairs, and then the store had a garage sale, and there was a single chair by itself in the garage sale. And I'm like, what? I'll take it. Then I have 3 chairs for this one set, so they're all identical, same set. You can tell they're just really rusty. See, it just chips right off, but these are like 4 years old now, because 2 years of COVID, plus I bought it a couple years before that. So yeah, they're like 4 years old. And it came with this table, which is still perfect condition. Has not started to rust. Well, some of these have, but that's okay. It adds to the stone look of the different colors, the tones. But those chairs I'll have to spray paint too. Let's make her all wet. Because it's a texture and it's bumpy, I'm not going to use the sponge. It'll just destroy it. So I'm going to use this. All right, that's done. So I can move this to the side to dry somewhere that's clean. Oh, that is really heavy. Okay, so now these 3 chairs, because it's rusting and their paint is chipping off, I'm going to put the 3 of them down in the garden, because my wood pile is where I do all my painting of like the spray paint for the metal. I do it all down there. So I'm going to take those chairs down, so when I'm working down there I can move them over there and spray them. And then we'll clean the bench. And then that's probably it, because I don't have much room over here for any more stuff. And I'll start cleaning this. Let me get rid of this first. These chairs. So I'm going to just wipe this down. It's full of my supplies for the garden. I've got 2 watering cans in here. I've got some fertilizer, kneeling pads, fence borders, both this type and this type. I got my little ladybugs. These little guys, you put a solar light on it. But that's all for later on, right? So about this bench, I wanted to mention, we bought this when we moved to this house, so 6 years ago, because we've been in this house for 6 years now. And we had it when we moved here, and it has held up really well. Like, I liked it because of the two-tone of wood. It would go with just about anything. I could put nice colorful pillows on it. It had a storage box in it, which is great. You always need storage, you know, even if it's just for patio cushions, right? And it does have a lip in here, so water doesn't go inside. But what I wanted to show you what I did a couple years ago. Can you see the feet on it? These here. I used to have it in the garden, and it was right on the grass, and we would get ants inside. And so I thought, well, maybe I can put something underneath to elevate it a little bit. Well, these are hockey pucks. I bought, I can't remember if it was a 4-pack or a 6-pack of hockey pucks. And then I just screwed it from the inside. Yeah, I'm sure it was from the inside. We screwed it in. And like they're permanently attached, gives it a little elevation, and you don't get as many ants. Like if they want to go, they'll still find a way. Ants can crawl up anything, but it made it a lot better. And now that we have it on the deck, it doesn't scratch the deck because this is smoother than the plastic. Plastic's hard, it can scratch. So yeah, I put hockey pucks on it, and it does lock. It has a lock here, but it's plastic, so what's the point, right? But yeah, 6 years old, is still going strong. The seat is slightly warped, but it has these bars, all plastic, and then crossbars. Like, it's really a good quality. It's a K-E-T-E-R, Keter. Every year I clean it, and I've moved it from the garden to the deck, back to the garden, back to the deck. It's great. Has never fallen apart. Never even got weak. Like, look at this. It's full. Has all that fertilizer in it. Even with all the fertilizer that's in it, and all the weight, nothing. Might be plastic, but it is definitely well made. Okay, so that's going to be it for today. I do have some, we are in the 6th week of seed starting. 6 weeks, the end of the 6 weeks before last frost. So a few more days and we're going to be into the 5th week. So I still have some seedlings that probably have to go in the window. I've got some sprouts that probably need to be potted, and then I have my next set of seeds to start. So I'm going to go do that so that I'm ready when the garden's ready. And the next time we do a cleaning video, I think I'm going to start from this side, this area here, because then I can put the table back here, the round table here. As I'm working over, I can put the bench back over there, and then it'll just be the corner left. So I think I should start with this area and work my way that way now. And then at the end, when it's all done, I'll just hose the whole deck down, because even my boots are pretty muddy and is leaving dirt. So there you have it. That's it for today. Hope you enjoyed it, and do what makes you happy, and everything else will fall into place. All right, I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.